Hey friends, this week I want to talk about health and well-being, whether it's mental or physical, and just what that looks like in the city that never sleeps. So let's dive on in.
This is the journey of the soul, it's the adventure of me. No matter what I'm told, I know that I am free to roam my own way, to float in my own sea, to chase my own dreams on this adventure of me.
So as you may or may not know, I didn't move to New York City to get back into performing and back into auditioning, but the city truly has a magical energy about it that inspires you and makes you get back to what you love to do. And so while I was here, I was job hunting the first week, and I came across an audition for the Broadway show, The Great Gatsby, and I had not been performing or dancing in 5+ years, and spontaneously I just signed up for it. And because I did that, I was like, okay, I should get back into dance classes just to make sure that I can keep up with the auditions. And I took a few dance classes before the audition, but honestly, that just made me fall in love with performing and entertainment all over again, and I truly felt called back to be doing it. And so that's been a big blessing in disguise, that I'm now doing what I'm happy doing again, and I didn't even realize how much I missed it until I was back doing it. So as a performer, you all know that our lives are not the most stable, and that there are a lot of variables that go into our day-to-day lifestyle, and that's where it's so important to create some sort of routine to have that sense of stability. And especially for myself right now, you know, a big time of transition, moving to a new city, auditioning again, and figuring out what's next for me. It's so important for me to have that routine that I can create for myself to keep me grounded. And that routine is going to look different for everybody, you know? There's no right or wrong. You just need to listen to your body and your mind and do what feels right for you and figure out your routine. But that being said, these are just a few of the things that I do for myself that I know help get me through my everyday and help me feel grounded in what I'm doing. One of the things I did for my physical well-being is that I signed up for a membership program with Wellness Central in the downtown Jersey City location. And I go every week to see the chiropractor. I go every Tuesday to go see Dr. Cassandra, and she is amazing. And every time I go, she always ends with, "You really needed that," which she's not wrong, because my body does get really tight and stiff like a lot of performers. And so just having that sense of release once a week really helps me to relax my body and know that I am in good hands and ready to go for the next dance class or next audition or whatever it is. Which brings me to my next part. I do take dance class at either Steps on Broadway or Broadway Dance Center, and both are phenomenal locations with such a fun variety of classes, so you can't go wrong. But whether I'm going to, prep for an audition or just to get out of my head and have some fun, I go about once or twice a week to really fuel my joy and center myself again. Along with dance classes, I go to the gym. I'm going for runs every other day, but making sure that I take the time to stretch after all of it to help my body recover. I'm very fortunate that where I'm staying right now with Corey, they have a hot tub and they have a sauna, and so I've really been utilizing those as well a few times a week, which has been so helpful, not even just physically, but also mentally. I get to relax and de-stress and just sit and enjoy for a bit, which is really nice. And I love to find time to read, whether it's an hour a day or every other day, whatever I can give, whatever time I can find. I love to just sit with a book and read. It takes me away from the screen, which we are all on our screens so much, whether it's sitting and watching Netflix while scrolling on our, scrolling on Instagram, or creating our audition tapes to send in, or job hunting, whatever it is, we are on the screen so much that it's nice to just have that moment of disconnect. After moving here, maybe about a week or two after, I made an observation about how real the grind is here in New York City. And now that I've been here for 2 months, I can safely say that that observation is 100% true. And it is so easy to get tied up into that, where the grind is the only thing that matters, and you feel the pressure that if you are not doing the grind, you are failing. And that's why it is so important to set boundaries for yourself so that you can feel grounded and take the time in the city that never sleeps to find those moments of peace and quiet for your health and well-being. Again, whether it's physical or mental, but finding those moments for yourself where you can breathe and rest and sleep in the city that never sleeps, and get back to yourself so that you are fully present. That way, when it is time to grind, you are ready to go and you can fully commit and give everything you have to it. So yeah, those are just some of the things that I do, whether it's day to day or week to week, that have really helped me with my time here in the city. And again, that routine is going to look different for everybody. Everyone's gonna have a different idea of what works for them, and there's no right or wrong. But find what works for you and make sure that you take time each week and each day to do that for yourself. So again, when the grind comes, you are ready and fully prepared. But that's all I have for this week, and so I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
This is the journey of the soul, it's the adventure of me.